Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt, and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. What do you know about this movie?
So this took a very close second place in our
Crime poll.
So we decided to just watch it.
Yeah, I think it lost by like 1 or 2 votes to The French Connection.
Which we just watched and loved.
Yes, excellent. So we're like, yeah, do the runner-up.
Yeah, I was too close to not. This is a Guy Ritchie film, and we did watch Snatch.
Yes.
And this was like overwhelmingly recommended on the Snatch reaction.
Yeah, Snatch was super cool.
So good.
Awesome movie.
Yeah.
I think if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels came before Snatch and is one of Guy Ritchie's earlier films, so I think like a smaller budget possibly. I think the success of this allowed him to do Snatch with like a bigger budget or something like that.
Yeah, so I'm curious if this is like a similar story to Snatch, but it's like an early, like you said,
like a rough draft to Snatch.
Yeah, but not rough draft. Right. I'm sure it's a great film, but yeah, I'm curious if it's going to be like a similar plot. It's been a little while since we watched Snatch, so I don't totally remember.
I just know that it's going to probably be fast-paced.
Yeah.
Interesting characters.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
not understand some of the characters.
Yeah, I was going to say confusing dialogue or accents. I'm expecting some of that craziness.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. I really enjoyed Snatch, and I'm excited to see more of Guy Ritchie's work.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Handmade in Italy, hand stolen in Stepney. £10.
Did you say £10?
Are you deaf?
That's a bargain. I'll take one.
Oh, that guy has to be in on it.
Treat the wife, treat somebody else's wife. It's a lot more fun if you don't get caught.
What a salesman.
Bacon cousins.
Oh, the cops.
Was Jason also in Snatch?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ed can hustle a few quid here and there, but his real talent lies in cards and gambling with cards.
Oh.
It's time to move on, and he knows it.
Is that why he dished the briefcase?
I'll throw in one of these telephones if you like, but it does not include the amp.
What else do I get with it?
You get a gold-plated Rolls Royce, as long as you pay for it.
Nice.
It's a deal. It's a steal. It's sale of the fucking century. Fuck it, Nick. I think I'll keep it.
All right.
I'll take it.
It's a ton.
Jesus Christ, you
yeah,
could choke
dude.
a dozen donkeys on that. What do you do when you're not buying stereos, Nick? Finance revolutions?
And certainly not when you've got Liberia's deficit in your skyrocket.
Yeah, you can't pull out that much money.
Let me feel the fibre of your fabric.
Oh my
The
God.
skinny one is Tom. Between the two of them, there ain't much you can't get hold of.
Seems to have a lot of stuff in pies.
That's my 25 grand. It took me a long time to earn that, so you treat it with respect.
Soap is called Soap because he likes to keep his hands clean of any unlawful behaviour.
Okay.
He represents the more sensible side of the four.
You sure you can afford 25?
I can afford it as long as I see it again, if that's what you mean.
It's good reasoning.
Looks like it's time to make that call to Harry.
All right, so they're pitching their money together for something.
The amount of money involved has to be 100 grand upwards, and there's no shortage of punters.
Oh, it's a poker game.
You got it all?
100 grand.
Well, if you got it, you got it.
Are those all dildos?
He's a fucking thief.
Harry has a colleague, a monster of a man. Barry makes sure the administrative side of the business runs harmoniously.
What do you think of these? We're selling hundreds.
What's it for?
Spanking.
Which one was the card guy again? I feel like they said it. There's so much been said already.
Yeah,
but...
I don't know what his name was, but he was with Jason at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Should have been prepared for this after Snatch with the names.
Barry the Baptist is all I have so far.
So
Harry,
Soap should be in the
Nick.
region of 120 grand. Whatever it's going on, it should be enough to send you on a cooking course.
You're not funny, Tom.
Tom.
Is that it?
You find the job worth doing, you'll find your share improving. Now, have you got a problem with it?
So we got some questionable characters right next door.
This gear is getting heavier. We should have been rocket scientists or Nobel Peace Prize winners.
All right, Willie?
Does it look like I'm all right?
She dead?
Charles, why have we got that cage?
Security?
I was gonna say, he just opened that door like nothing.
Well, I would have used it, Winston, but this is Willie, and Willie lives here.
But you didn't know it was Willie until you opened the door, did you?
Right.
What is that?
That's Gloria.
Yes, I know. You went out 6 hours ago to buy a money counter, and you come back in a bag of fertilizer. You don't look like your average horticulturalist. That's what I mean, Willie.
Not a good operation with these two.
How long's he been in this?
Oh, Vinny.
20 minutes.
He's on his own.
Yeah.
Do you remember him from Snatch or
Yes.
from Euro Trip?
Oh, yeah.
The only thing he cares more about than an unsettled debt is his son, little Chris.
Oh.
What the fuck? Mind your language in front of the boy.
He's got over a monkey here, and that's just in his wallet. Fucking hell, John. Kid.
Oi!
Yeah.
You use language like that again, son. You wish you hadn't.
Just robbing this guy.
And by the time this tan's faded, you want to have paid.
Setting a good example for his kid, not to curse.
Well, what the hell are you doing here? You're supposed to be getting your rest in, boy.
You playing cards tonight, son?
Oh, is that fucking Sting?
No mortgage, no debts, lock, stock, a fucking lot.
Oh.
It seems that Lord Abton Schmitt has run out of money, and these little beauties are up for auction. I'm not paying £250,000 for them.
Interesting.
I don't want to know who you use, as long as they're not complete muppets. And don't tell them what they're worth, Barry.
So they're stealing a couple of shotguns?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shotguns? What, like guns that fire shot?
Is that a wig?
There'd better be something there for us.
Like fucking antiques.
What the fuck do we know about antiques?
I thought he said no Muppets.
Who are we doing this for?
You're doing it for me. It's all you need to know.
Need to know basis.
One of those on a need-to-know basis things, is it?
I'm confused how this is related to the poker, or they're unrelated. It's just the same people.
I don't know. I don't think it's related to the poker game.
Okay.
Ed has been playing cards since he could lift them up. He's good with reading people's reactions, no matter how subtle.
So he's just a good card player.
Invitations.
Invitation? Well, we got 100,000 bits of paper with the Queen's head on. Will that do?
They can wait next door in Samoan Joe's.
Dang.
Going in alone.
Yeah.
You must be Eddie, JD's son.
You must be Harry. Sorry, didn't know your father.
You just might meet him if you carry on like that.
Oh, dang. Not a good start. What is going
Is that a regular occurrence here?
Running out of a pub on fire?
We call each other Kenny, okay, Gaddy?
All right, Kenny.
Or is this happening because people are at the poker game?
I was literally just
Okay.
thinking that.
Now don't fuck around, fellas. You all know the rules.
I do not know the rules of poker.
What are you doing? We're here to rob the guns.
The guns and anything else.
I think anything where the guns are.
Oh.
Like a safe maybe or something.
You're
not alone.
What's that?
You asked for a cocktail.
I asked you to give me a refreshing drink. Wasn't expecting a fucking rainforest.
It looks refreshing.
Try it.
Can you turn that TV down?
No.
I like that it just got silent.
What are you doing?
I am trying to find out where they keep their money.
What the fuck?
Every time we do a job, you have to go burning people's feet. What's wrong with you?
Oh! Good thing you put the guns down, but is your partner toast?
You very nearly took my man's head clean off with that. You all right, Kenny?
I think... Oh!
Oh, it's just his hair, right?
I don't know. And maybe it has nothing to do with the poker game because
Yeah.
it looks like all of the owners are there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No way, we're cheating?
I thought you said there'd be no staff, Barry.
Did you get those guns?
Yes! We got them! Get back in the car now, mate, okay?
Little shocked. Can he still win even though they're cheating?
He's got to like slightly move where he's looking at the cards.
Uh-oh. Security.
Wankers! Wankers!
Not there, please.
Oh, good.
20 grand, open.
250.
I don't have enough to continue.
It's a loan, or we see both your cards.
Oh no, they know your cards, dude.
I will.
He's loaning him the money?
Just so he can steal it.
I will loan you the money.
No, I think I'd rather just turn them over.
I want to keep going, so we don't have to turn them over because you can borrow.
Don't.
You need 500 grand to see me.
That's if I want to see you.
Well, you're going to have a problem carrying on, ain't you?
I'll see you.
No.
Before I loan you this, I expect my money back within a week.
A week?
For 500 grand, and he knows that the dad owns the business debt free, so he's gonna want that freaking pub.
Oh no.
You got double sixes, right?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, he's screwed. I love that camera shot.
Yeah. 500 grand in debt plus 75,000 from his friends.
I know your friends are responsible for most of the cash. I will take a finger of each of you and your friends' hands. Your dad's bar, and who knows what then.
Oh, at least they're not going straight for the bar. Just the fingers. Oh no, this is gonna be real bad.
He then proceeded to explain the unfortunate position they were in. If he said he wanted to settle the debt on his own, it would have been a lie.
I wish to Christ he would have let me settle the debt on my own.
What's all the fuss about Harry? Why don't we just boycott the payment?
Boycott the payment?
Once there was this geezer called Smithy Robinson, who worked for Harry. Within a minute, reached out for the nearest thing at hand, which happened to be a 15-inch black rubber cock. Batter. Poor Smithy to death with it.
No way.
Actually, Harry is a man you pay if you owe.
Death by dildo?
You have a week.
Golf. The best way to spoil a good walk. I think our friend is trying to tell us something. Perhaps I should take another swing just to make sure.
What are we doing? Oh, it's in her
Wasn't
mouth?
dead?
I don't think so. Oh, that's a guy.
It's in the fireplace. Shut it, you idiot! It'll kill.
He might be dead now.
I think you want to have a look at this. You gonna let me down now?
Nah.
What is that?
Is that a knife that he's
Yeah.
chucked at him?
Who the hell's that?
I forgot about these guys.
The weed guys.
Jesus!
Never saw you there.
Boo!
Oh my god.
Me. After and halfway.
Pass the scales, will he? Give some gear, Jay.
Just behind him.
Money.
Everyone carries around so much money.
You take out an advert on the back page of some gay mag, the latest in arse-intruding dildos. But they send their checks to the other company name. You send back the check for £25 from the other company name. How many people cash that check? Who wants their bank manager to know they tickle arse when they're not paying in checks? Probably no more than 4 weeks.
4 weeks?
So what fucking good is that if we need it in 5 days?
Well, it's still a good idea.
We could do that after.
They're not gonna have any fingers.
So you know these geezers well?
4 public school boys, soft as shite.
There's a lot going on, which that's pretty common for Guy Ritchie, but... Oh, is he gonna overhear something?
The selling class A gear. Don't you think there might be someone sensible involved?
There's only one sensible person.
You go in, but they never lock it. I must have been there 50 times, it's never locked. They're all into that karma crap. They got no muscle.
So they're gonna rob the weed guys.
You told the old man yet?
Hoping I won't need to. I've got a plan.
We're gonna rob the weed guys.
Who's gonna get there first?
Oh man, I forgot about these guys also.
Do you want a lolly?
Piss off, you nonce.
Oi.
Four young fellas got in deeper than they could handle. They owe me £500,000.
How much?
I'm game.
Me too.
They're gonna go in robbing the place.
Oh, God.
No, not the clean cook.
We'll be prepared, waiting, and they're armed.
What do you mean, armed?
Well, I assume the same one will be carrying them when they come back from the job.
And what did I say about Assumption being the brother of all fuck-ups?
In the meantime, Tom, you talk to Nick the Bubble about shifting the weed.
Oh, that's right. They do dabble in dirty stuff.
Anyway, do you know anyone?
Rory Breaker. Just get me a sample.
No can do.
What's that? A place near Kathmandu.
It's kosher. It's Christmas.
The Jews don't celebrate Christmas, Tom.
Yeah, well, never mind that. I'm going to need some artillery, too.
I don't normally have anything to do with weed, Nick.
Is this the guy from the
bar?
I don't want to see it after a sample. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Nathan here. He'll sort out the details. If the milk turns out to be sour, I ain't the kind of pussy to drink it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
No. Oh, fuck. Not a great start.
You've got to look past the hair and the cute cuddly thing. It's all a deceptive facade. Picks up a fire extinguisher and plonks it outside the entrance and switches back to his footer.
Oh, is this the guy on fire?
Yeah.
He flicks a flaming match into his bird's nest and the geezer's lit up like a leaking...
The connections are so good.
Listen, the next time we do a job like this, we're gonna want more money, buddy.
Where's the others?
I thought they already had the guns.
Oh, there was a couple of old Amalok muskets the butler was carrying. But they were ours, we sold them.
I suggest you get those guns. Quick!
They sold the shitty guns? Is this back in the past?
Yeah, I'm confused because I thought he had them.
Yeah, I thought Harry was already cleaning the guns.
Yeah.
Did this guy buy the guns?
How much do you want for these muskets?
700 each.
£1 for every year they've been about. They're a bit long, aren't they?
Sort of around. People want a bit more range these days.
Oh, okay, good. Don't destroy them.
I want to look fucking mean.
Of course you'll look mean. You'll look really scary. Rory Breaker's standing by. You stand to make a lot of money.
But let me tell you how this can be resolved by you, the good father. He wants your bar.
You tell Harry to go fuck himself.
Your son's got 3 days to find out the mill. Your bar or your son?
I think he's picking bar.
Right, once he's got himself set, he gets the rest of us in.
A nice little setup they have.
Nasty with a couple of them.
When the job's done, we come straight back here and unload.
Are these poor guys gonna get robbed and then someone's gonna try to rob them
Rob
again?
them again. And I bet they won't use the cage in either situation.
Now, these fellas, they're your neighbours. I thought it might be a good idea to disguise ourselves a little.
Yeah.
Weapons? What do you mean weapons? These?
Oh.
Jesus.
Rambo. I'm sure he's good with a knife.
What? What that?
Where did he pull that out of?
He's a chef.
Have you seen your dad? Hatchet sent one of his men round.
Crazy.
Uh-oh. Ooh. But yeah.
Where did you get these?
Nick the Greek. 700 for the pair.
Oh, nice. Good deal.
These were worth like 275 grand or something.
I think it was $250,000. It could have been $250,000 each. So
Yeah.
maybe they're holding 500 grand as shotgun.
Cocoon them in gaffer tape, nick their van, swap the gear into the new van, and bring it all back here.
A little bit of pain never hurt anybody, if you know what I mean.
No.
I think knives are a good idea.
Weren't you the clean one?
Guns for show, knives for a pro.
It's scary.
Is something we should know about you?
I'm not sure what's more worrying, the job or your past.
Come on, girls.
Wait, are they robbing the weed guys, or are they gonna let them rob the weed guys, and then they're gonna rob
Where the
them?
fuck are they going? I thought
Wait.
this was meant to be a robbery.
Where'd they get those outfits? Not a bad idea, that.
Oh.
It's playing outside for you. He says it's in our interest.
He's not coming in here, not today. Jesus, he's okay. Willie, this is the last time, all right?
Oh.
If he knows you're here, he'll be all day. Just clear this shit up.
It will be the last time.
Just get rid of him quick.
All right, just coming.
Are they gonna actually use the cage? No way, they have the cage?
Sorry, can't be too careful these days.
Oh my God.
What are you doing, Blank?
What do you think I'm doing? Unlock the gate! Oh, I said unlock the fucking gate!
No way, he just passed out?
No, guys.
Oh, the keys!
Get the rifle out. We're being fucked.
Oh man. Are they gonna get trapped in this cage too? What kind of fucking...
He's gonna make all these people deaf.
Who are you gonna kill, Blank? There's no one fucking here.
The guy on the ground?
What was that? A BB?
I can't see a bloody thing. Ah!
It is just a BB gun.
Shot.
Oh.
I'm gonna blow his toes off.
Oh.
There go his toes. And all your friends. There's
Oh.
a good lad. Now open the gate.
They couldn't figure out which key it was?
Oh! Oh! Up, there's a good lad.
Was there... I thought there was a back entrance.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, the girl on the fucking bed. On the couch.
Is she there?
Yeah, she's there. Oh, that's a knife.
He's fucking nearly chopped me arm off.
You only got his arm?
Jesus Christ.
I can't get up in Forest in my van.
You'll fit it all in if you have to make 2 trips.
They want the money and the plants?
Yeah. Oh.
You've got a ticket already, and if you don't move it, we will move it for you.
Just fill it up, put you in it.
What?
You're gonna just take this traffic cop? The girl's waking up. Jeez.
Where the fuck does she come from? That is it. Tie her up, we're out of here.
At least they didn't kill her. Oh, they got their matching outfits.
Yeah, so they're going into their apartment, so they're there when they get back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You cannot make a cup of tea, Edward.
If you think I'm going to war without one, mate, you're mistaken.
Have you forgotten those guns, you dozy brat?
Do we not have the guns?
Does anybody else know that the cop's back there? Oh.
You won't get away with this.
What's he doing in the back of the van?
He was going to call the cozzers.
Fair enough. How are we doing, Tom?
I'm just gonna take care of the cabs.
Keep us posted.
Take care of the what?
The cabs. I think the 2 guys out front. Or those guys.
Where the hell are we going to hide?
Don't complicate things, just hide.
Poor guys. They're not gonna have any business.
It's better than getting stuck in the middle of this.
We're on.
Okay. Robbery number 2.
Shut up and back up! Stand down!
Okay, this is going good.
I'll find you.
What do you think this is? Fucking hide and seek?
Keys.
I'll see you in the van when you finish with Ansomir.
Why'd you take your...
This guy's scary.
I know, I would have killed him. Did they sell the cop in the back?
Probably.
We've hit the jackpot, lads. A shitload of cash. And a traffic warden.
Just ditch the traffic warden. Don't let him see your face.
Knock him out and dump him at the lights.
Knock him out with what?
I don't know. Use your imagination.
Ow.
I fucking hate traffic wardens.
Just all beating the shit out of him.
Taking out all their anger.
All right, that's it. We're done.
Are you sure it's a good idea taking this back to yours?
The battle is over and the war is won.
Yeah, I don't know about taking it next door.
Yeah.
And it's as good as it gets.
We'll take it. Half price.
Half price.
I've got a race coming up in a minute, so if you'd just be kind enough to...
There's nothing.
Take that round to Snow White and the 3 little chemists.
Oh, is that the guys who got robbed?
I want this house searched for bugs. I want to know who's responsible for this. Otherwise, I'm going to hold you responsible.
How much cash did they get?
Hopefully enough that only half price is okay.
Enough.
That pile takes care of Harry.
Oh.
Damn, so you guys did better?
This white shite steals my things and thinks that he can sell it back to me.
Oh, no. Oh, he doesn't even know. Poor guy. Oh, and they're just getting drunk. They stole the guy's weed and tried to sell it back to him.
Did they realize it was his weed
No.
that they were stealing?
No.
Because they don't even know who Nick knows, right?
They heard, like, Rory, the whatever.
Okay.
But they're stupid, but I don't think they're stupid enough to
try to do that.
To knowingly steal the guy's weed and sell it back to him. The only benefit is that they don't know it's these guys who stole the weed. They think it's the other 4 guys.
Yeah. Nick's about to get
Nick's in trouble.
Wrecked.
Your stupidity might be your one saving grace.
Huh?
Steal my cannabis and then sell it back to me. Is this some white cunt's joke that black cunts don't get?
Guy just backing away with the drink.
What you do know is where these people live.
You gonna give them the next door?
Why is everything in plastic?
If you bend the truth, or I think you're bending the truth, I'll kill you.
Stand
into the table.
So we've got a bit of a problem, haven't we?
Yeah, we do.
They might go next door. Maybe they'll figure it out and go next door as Rory's guys come. You know?
Now get out there and find him, you little shit!
Oh! We figured it out, guys.
Oh, no.
This is good, though, because they'll go next door.
Ish. If the timing's right.
The timing will be right.
Is all the money still there?
I think so.
But they're gonna lose all the money then.
Yeah, but they still have the shotguns.
This deal puts us up nearly £200,000 each. That's not bad for a morning's work, I think.
No.
They should have just paid it already.
Right.
So they had the cash.
Fuck, the shotguns are there.
Cheeky bastards. We're not going next door till we flayed them dead men walking.
Oh. Yes, they're not leaving.
You wait till they get right inside the door, and you give it to them. Giving them shooters, you can use your own.
Yeah, don't ruin these antique guns.
Oh, is that you, Dean?
No, it's Lord fucking Lucan. Who do you think it is?
What can I do for you?
He sells a phone.
What?
The phone.
Oh, the free phone for that.
I ain't gonna be seeing them or the guns again.
I don't give a shit. When you dance with the devil, you wait for the song to stop. Know what I mean?
Oh,
No.
God. No one knows what you mean.
Now, no fucking about now, Nick. Where can I find those guns?
Everyone's coming after everyone. Run away, Nick. You're too sweet for this world.
6 black cocks and a little white kitten sitting on the side of the road.
We never hear the punchline. What a gun.
This music.
Right?
Okay, they're gonna get there first.
No, they went next door, right?
No. Oh, they did?
I don't know. Oh. Okay, we got the cash and the guns. Oh.
Thank you very much.
You go and get the guns, I drive the car!
They're gonna run him over?
Right, wrap them guns up, count the money, and put your seatbelt on.
Was everyone in there dead?
Possibly. Oh!
They gotta drive up and just keep driving.
Damn, they got annihilated.
He's the one we shot in the neck.
Is that right?
Oh! Okay, now everyone's dead except for this guy.
I don't believe this. What the fuck has happened there? Let's think about this.
No, fuck that. I am panicking and I'm off.
You think I'll panic?
How did you get your hands on these then?
I know you like these sort of things. Wondered if you wanted them.
Yeah, I'll have them. You counted it?
Yeah.
And they were going to pay.
Looks like it.
Oh, no way. This clears their debt? That's hilarious.
I was wondering what he was doing.
This is dangerous shit, thing. We don't even know who lives there.
They're gonna go in where the gun's already needed to be.
What is the reaction gonna be?
I don't know. They might just still kill him.
I'm gonna phone him. He'll care, all right. That was supposed to be his money. Pass me the phone.
Is he gonna call Harry?
Oh, that you, boy?
It's Ed, if that's what you mean.
Payday, innit?
Yeah.
What does concern me is the guns you had. So get your ass over here now. And I do mean now.
Okay, this is somewhat good. Oh, damn. Oh no, a hatchet to the back.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Oh my God. Everyone's dead?
Job well done. I made a few quid out of that one.
Made a few quid, did you?
Oh no.
Where you going?
It was a 30-second drive or a 5-minute walk. I couldn't have parked outside. I'd have got a ticket.
I can't believe this is still going. Like the amount of like just fuck up and confusion and death. Did no one hear all the shooting?
Yeah, are they just gonna go in and then leave?
Oh no, not again.
Every time they show up somewhere.
Tom, that is our bag.
Oh, they're just gonna take the money?
Take the money and the guns?
Just leave the guns.
They don't even know the guns are valuable.
That's it, we're off. I'll see you in the car. I'm going to take these guns.
Tom, don't fuck about.
I'll see you in the car.
He is going to take the guns.
No, they're definitely gonna run into them outside. He's gonna run in with those guns.
What is going on?
What?
I don't know. There's no more Harry, which means there's no more debt. We haven't done anything wrong and we're in the clear.
My calculations are correct. Everything's fine. Oh!
Why'd he do that? Did he shoot that guy out the front?
I don't know. I hope his son's okay. Oh! Is the son okay, though? This is just a good father. Whew. Son's good.
Are they all okay in there?
Oh, no!
Cheeky bastard.
Is he gonna think they killed?
Maybe, I don't know. A guy with the shotguns is still in here.
Tom left through a side door, and Chris left with the money. And everybody else got arrested.
Everyone got arrested? Oh, the fucking...
He's not one of them.
I think your dad would like a word with you, Ed.
You in the clear? It appears so.
Appears?
Yeah, well, everyone's dead.
Everybody's dead, Dad. I think that's about as clear as you can get. You're lucky you're still breathing.
Dad's rough.
So the traffic warden identified the neighbours' bodies, which sort of puts us in the clear.
You did take care of the shotguns, didn't you, Tom?
I've got them sitting in the car. I was going to sell them back to Nick the Greek, but I'm having a bit of trouble getting hold of him.
Oh, he fled.
They cost us 700 quid. I'm not going to throw them away.
They're worth so much more.
Throw them off a bridge.
No!
Look,
Now, Tom!
No, please. They're so expensive.
It seemed Hatchet underestimated you lot. But I ain't going to make the same mistake now, am I? So I've decided to bring your bag back. I've lost my employer. So I've taken care of myself. You understand?
Yeah, we're good. We're totally good.
There is one more thing. It's been emotional.
Can he just take the shotguns? Oh, he really took care of himself.
We are now officially in the money lending business.
Is there anything in there?
Like maybe one?
It's empty.
Oh. He did return the bag. Oh, is this the magazine for the shotguns? Don't! Keep them! Don't listen to your friends! Please, no! Change your mind! No! You gotta be... Oh my god. Oh!
Don't, you're jamming the line.
This is unnecessarily stressful. What are you doing? You idiots, stop fighting.
He's gonna drop his phone anyway.
Right?
Set him down.
Set him down. Are we never gonna know? Oh, I hate this movie. No. All right, that was Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. What'd you think?
I loved that.
That was so good.
That was so good. From start to finish, that was so intense. It didn't stop the entire time.
Yeah.
There were so many people doing so many things, but somehow still intertwined the stories.
Very much Snatch-like.
Yeah, it was just so clever.
I felt like maybe Snatch interconnected some storylines earlier. This, I feel like, and I could be totally wrong, I'm just going off of my immediate feeling, but it felt like some of the storylines started connecting later in this movie, but once they started getting like connected, it was just like insane, the level of like ridiculousness that was going on with all of this.
It was just, I mean, it was so clever. Literally every ounce of story was connected, and because there's so much going on, you can forget some of the minor details. So when they come back up again, like full circle, it's like so exciting to see things come back.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, or like right before they're about to happen, you remember something and how it connects.
Yeah, I mean, just like little stuff that you think is like a throwaway joke or something,
Yeah.
like the guy running out of the pub on fire.
Yes.
Like that's like a what the heck? But then later on it's used as like a very awesome way to show how like ruthless and scary. I forgot his name, Rory, I think was.
Yeah.
So in the moment you're just like, that was strange. Or like the traffic warden or whatever. Like you think that that's just like a hilarious joke or something, but it actually becomes a very big deal because he IDs the other people.
Yep.
The conversation about like how thin the walls are. So like when the guy gets kicked through the wall, it's just so good. I mean, the whole movie is filled with these examples of like little details that become super important or ridiculous connections. It was so good, so clever. I loved it. And I think like Snatch, there were so many amazing characters, and this was the same. Every character was so perfect in their role. I mean, you had like the clean cook, and then his speech of like how knives are better is insane. The weed guys never locking the cage, but finally locking the cage on like the day that they're actually getting robbed.
Yeah.
And I could just go on and on for like the length of the movie talking about how little tiny details and things were just popping up everywhere.
Yeah. The brutality of this was something else. I think Snatch was very similar though in that sense.
Yeah.
But some of the moments were just like, oh my God, like.
Yeah. When the lady wakes up from the couch and grabs a giant machine gun and annihilates that guy.
She only gets one guy too.
The final death there with like Harry and Barry, I think.
Yeah.
Barry the Baptist or something. And the two guys, that was just like brutal and ridiculous. I mean, the whole movie is just ridiculous.
Brutal and ridiculous.
Yeah. And it's like things aren't necessarily connected. Like we thought that the poker game was also going to be related to like the shotguns.
Yep.
Those
No.
seemingly were unrelated.
They were unrelated, but they were both through Harry.
Yeah.
So I guess they were kind of related. And obviously then it becomes a much bigger deal and it becomes all related. But yeah, there were some things that were unrelated that became related.
Yeah.
When literally I feel like everything just comes to a head and everybody's story just like crashes into each other.
And it's just like layered so perfectly how there's like 4 neighbors left, and those 4 neighbors end up taking over our main guy's apartment.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we're not gonna leave. And
Yep.
it's just like, yes, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Or even just like how our main bad guy, or not main bad guy, but Rory is like going to kill the last living guy, and he like pops up with the shotgun and like the double death so that the guy just like gets in the van and leaves.
Yeah. And there's, nobody.
Did he actually get away, that guy, or did they get him again? The weed guy. I think he might have.
Oh no, I think he lives. And
I think he
he's
lives.
gone.
And I think he gets all his weed back.
Yeah.
And I assume all of his buddies still are alive, right?
Yeah, the one guy has probably lost some toes.
Yeah, he might have
but-
lost some toes, but I think actually all the weed guys and the girl are still alive and got their weed back.
Yeah.
I love Nick the Greek or whatever.
Poor Nick. And Nick was just getting dragged into things, and he was being a middleman, unknowingly robbing the same person he's trying to sell the weed back to with Rory. Almost like the way things intertwined with each other screwed over like Nick or a couple of other people in the film, because if they were unrelated, they maybe wouldn't have blown up in their faces as much as when you have things that overlap like that.
Right, and it's almost like that's a lot of the situations. It's like, if you knew the actual details, they wouldn't do these things. But it's because there's a certain level of stupidity that all of this plays out the way that it does. There was a lot of humor, obviously, in the movie. I think Nick dropping the glass, breaking the table, and then dropping it again, and there's nothing there. And then even just like the little details of how Rory walked
over.
and like stepped into the table and stuff.
Yeah, there's so many moments like that in this movie, though.
Yeah, it's filmed so well. I mean, a scene that really stood out too was when whatever his name was, the poker guy,
Ed,
when he like really lost and that like camera kind of like stuck on him.
Yes, yeah, it's just like the overwhelming like, fuck.
Yeah, oh shit. I guess we can talk about the ending too. What the hell?
I know. I want to know, like, what's the intention here, if there is one? Like, is this something we can read about now and find out what was supposed to happen? Obviously, I think I would have been okay with him dropping them over and then there being a phone call coming in and that's where it cut. But the fact that he gets a second chance and it's just sitting on the edge, which I think that whole thing was so funny, because the fact that Big Chris, like, took that money, he used it for him and his son and bought a crazy expensive car, but just gave them what they needed with the magazine.
Right.
I thought that was so good. And obviously, you know, he spent that money, it's gone, we're done. But the shotguns are still an accessory of this crime. So it's like, they're not good to have. And that's why they were trying to get rid of them. The way that he did it, like, hey, okay, I'll take the money. You guys kept the shotguns. We'll call it even. But obviously the money was a whole lot less
difficult to deal with.
Yes, than the shotguns were.
Yeah, that was such a perfect ending. I think if I have to guess, he probably, you know, finally tosses the shotguns so he frees his hand to answer the phone. That's how I'm going to assume that ending goes.
Really? I'm going the other way.
You think he's going to just place the shotguns back down to answer the phone?
Yeah, I think he's reached over, he has them in his hand, and he's just going to let go. They're going to fall back on the thing.
On the ledge.
And then he's going to pick up the phone.
I hope so. Those guys went through so much. They deserve a little bit of something. But also, if nothing happens, if they do toss the shotguns, they still got out of their debt. And
Yes.
and they're not implicated.
Back where they start. Well, they did lose the original money.
They did lose 25 grand each, but they're not dead and they have all of their fingers and toes.
That is true.
There's no more debt to be paid. The dad gets to keep his bar, even though there was no way he was going to give up that bar for his son,
Dad
apparently.
did not care at all. And I feel like if we really go back to the beginning too, like Ed was going to win like this game of poker and they were just going to make money off of it. And obviously they're gambling and stuff, but he wasn't cheating.
No, he was
Harry was cheating.
Yeah, he was just a very good poker player.
Yeah.
It was Harry who was playing dirty.
Yeah.
So they deserve something. So that's why I hope that they do sell the shotguns and get some money to split and stuff.
Yeah.
But at least at the end of the day, they don't need to look over their shoulders anymore. I do think everyone's dead. Literally everyone's dead. I do think Vinnie Jones is probably my favorite character. He's just so good in Snatch and he's so good in this. Just that scene where he just annihilates that guy for threatening his son.
Yes. Yeah, I love that he's like this big tough guy, but it's like he's a dad and he just went into like Papa Bear mode.
Yeah, and he's like, put your seatbelt on. Don't curse. No blasphemy. Now count that money. I'm glad that he was the character that got the best ending. You know, the nice car, and he's in the money lending business. So I assume he probably kept like a couple $100 grand and now he's going to lend that out and just keep making money.
Yeah.
So that was a great, you know, our main four don't need to go to jail.
Yeah.
I don't think they had to kill anyone or hurt anyone.
No, technically they just kind of kept falling into things.
They just kept opening up doors and finding everyone dead inside. Hopefully they get the guns, but if not, they're okay. I like also all of the side characters that made this really great, because that's what was so cool about Snatch is like there's just like 25, 30 characters. And in the beginning, it can be a little overwhelming, but you eventually, maybe you don't remember any of their names, but you know like what they're after, what their role is, how they can, how can they screw things up or make things better. So like the two guys who kept going after the shotgun, ridiculous that they went in and the guns are already there.
And for him to come in like guns blazing, that was the problem.
Yeah. So those two guys are great. I mean, we already talked about Nick being a great character, and I'm glad he just got all his shit packed up and just fled the country. So just such a well-crafted story. And I mean, you can tell that it's slightly lower budget, but it doesn't feel like a low budget film. Like things were shot creatively. It's like you didn't see that shootout. You just heard it and, you know, some window and blood splatter.
Yeah.
But you didn't see any of it. You just saw the aftermath.
Yeah, but that to me, that didn't feel like it was budget saving. It felt like a decision, and like an artistic decision for the film.
Right. And regardless of what it is, I feel the same way too. So it's like, even if they were like, yeah, we can't shoot this, sure. But if they're also just like, no, I don't want to shoot this, it doesn't really matter, because it just made the movie so well and it fit perfectly in it.
Yeah.
So it's like, even though you can maybe pick some parts where it's like, oh, I see how they save some money, this feels just like a perfect movie. Like I wouldn't like change anything, even if you put another like $50 million on the budget or something.
Yeah.
It still is such an awesome movie. And I think that comes down to just the clever script and just the actors who make it perfect.
Yeah. No, this was so good. This was so much fun. I'm so glad that we watched this. This is absolutely one that I would watch over and over again, and I would love to catch more things, or because you know what's going to happen, you can maybe see things earlier on that are important.
Some little like connections or Easter eggs early on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, this made me want to watch this again. This also makes me want to watch Snatch again. I know there's a lot of Guy Ritchie movies. I know he pumps them out pretty aggressively. Some are really well received, some are not. But I have to imagine he has a lot more awesome movies to check out. So it would be great to know which ones for Guy Ritchie, because I don't think we've seen anything else.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I know he did like a whole Sherlock series with Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
I don't know how those are, but that's the only ones that I can think of.
Yeah.
But any Guy Ritchie movie, let us know, because that was excellent.
Yeah.
Any of these guys, I mean, Jason Statham is also in a ton of like action stuff. I really enjoy when he's not an action star.
I think we discussed this during Snatch.
Did we?
Yeah, just that it was cool to see him like in more of like a drama comedic type role versus the action.
Yeah, because he can obviously kick ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I think in Snatch, he doesn't really do anything either. I think he's just like a boxing guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely more recommendations along this line, because this was so fun.
So much fun.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.